Good morning. It is day 495 in my journey making a full-length animated movie inside of Blender. And today, I actually don't quite have a game plan. In one moment, let me explain. Normally, I like to have like a clean and simple, like, okay, today is like A, B, and C. That's what we're gonna work on. But today, all I have on here is work on this ad that I've been needing to do for a friend. So that really has nothing to do with this video. So I'm at this awkward position with this movie. I have so many things started and I'm trying to do a lot of things at once, sort of. And um I've been working on this, like, all the making all the 3D models, which is really important. Like, I need that, like, seriously. If I want to make a movie, I need all the assets, right? And like props and characters and environments, right? But I also need to finish the script, which I'm not currently doing a rewrite of at, like, day 495, which is kind of concerning. But it is going to make the movie a lot better, or at least I hope and pray. um so, like, I'm kind of, I keep hitting roadblocks when I'm coming to the rewrite, which is very typical. Like, writing is super hard. It's not like just like, okay, let's turn on writing, you know. So definitely work on some aspect of rewriting. I'm not sure what that really looks like though, because yesterday I was doing more backstory stuff with the main character's best friend, and I like I figured out a lot of cool things, but sometimes it's like, okay, I figured this out. What does that now mean? Does that mean I just go back into writing now? Like, oh, what, it's kind of overwhelming sometimes. Like, literally, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, look at the whiteboard behind me. It's overwhelming. I have a lot of things going on at once. But yeah. So today is just trying to figure out what the next step is in one sense. So welcome to today. That's exciting. I hope that makes kind of a little bit of sense. I don't know. I like to have these videos. How do I say this? Often I like to have this appearance of I kind of know what I'm doing, but normally I really have no idea what I'm doing, if I was being really honest. So there it is. You guys know the truth. I have no idea what I'm doing. But that's okay. It's all part of the journey. I don't know if you could even see that, but um catch you guys later. Hello there. So, ate breakfast, etc., etc., and I actually got a first draft of the ad done right back here. So that's awesome. I think I'm mildly happy with it, but I'll have to see what the people say about it. So let's go. So now I get to work on my movie again. So here we are. I have to think about what's the next step. So yeah, next clip, hopefully I'll be doing something important, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, yeah, I have decided that I'm going to continue working on character backstory. Wow, who would have thought that? So I did some more organizing of the Google Doc sheet that I'm literally just typing in, like, all these, like, random things that I kind of am thinking. And I figured out that the next character to do would be the B story, Jack Basher. So I'm gonna work on giving him some more thought out backstory, I guess. So I don't know really what that means necessarily, but that's what I'm gonna do, or try to do at least. So now you guys know. And then after that, maybe able to be able to get back to writing like the movie, like the script, But I kind of failed to do all this, like, prep work before in the first place. So now I'm kind of paying for it, and great pain. Not really great pain, but it just takes time, to figure this stuff out. So all part of the journey, right? Good afternoon. I don't know why I did that in a British accent, but it's the afternoon now, and ate lunch, etc., etc. And let's see, it's 1:10 in the afternoon. I don't know why I keep giving all this extra exposition that is totally unnecessary to the video, but sorry. So I've been working on filling out Blake Snyder's beat sheet. I think that's his name. Oops, I'm gonna save the cat. It's pretty basic stuff, but I just, for some reason, I've been crippled by the theme stated. Something about that feels so important, and I really want this movie to say something. And I've already figured out, what I want to say. Just I don't know how to have the characters say it. Sort of, which is weird, but I'm slowly, hopefully, figuring it out. I don't know. I don't think there's anyone who actually knows what they're talking about when it comes to this, like most things in life, but there are people who have more experience. So hopefully, eventually, I'll be able to figure this out. I don't know. Anyways, what in the world was that? Let's see. I'm just looking at it here. I I still have a lot to fill out, but I just have one more little thing to do in the first to fill out the first act. So Let's go. Hopefully that's good. I don't know. I'll send it to some feedback to some friends and just I don't know, get other people's thoughts on it because I I guess I've done this before, but for some reason I'm not happy with it anymore. So this is good. Like the whole doing a rewrite of the movie is really good, but it's also like kind of concerning. I'm like, goodness sakes, what am I doing? But I know all good things take time, right? So just take one step at a time and enjoy the journey, right? That's the plan, right? So I'll do this for a little bit longer. That's the plan at least. And then after this, maybe I'll start rewriting. I don't know. Um, so we'll see. Guys, we have some seriously exciting news. Drumroll, please. There is a new elite Discord server subscriber. Please welcome. Call me Light. So this I'm actually like late to this. I don't want to call it announcement, but update, I guess. Sorry guys, I don't know what I'm doing right here, but a few days ago, Call Me Light joined the elite server subscription. So thank you very much, Call Me Light. I feel like I like need a name or something to call you, but that's your username, so we're gonna go with that. I'm honestly blown away like by your guys' support, your support there. It's English so hard for me. I don't know why. I natively speak English, by the way, but it's anyways. I'm really honestly blown away. Like when I saw that, I was just like, what is going on? Like I kind of freaked out. I was like, dude, like three people joined in the last like few days, and I was like, dude, that's crazy. So I just want to say thank you. I from like literally from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Um it means a lot to me. It does mean a lot. So yeah, thank you. Hello there, mid-afternoon people. Anyways, so I just had an hour conversation with my writer friend, and we were going over the different beats of the beat sheet from Sea of the Cat, and mm, it's so good to have like talk through things like that sometimes, because in your head, you have it perfectly figured out, and then you get someone else's perspective, and it's like, oh wow, and then you get someone else's perspective, and it's like, oh wow. So it's getting feedback is like a weird balancing act. I'm very good at accepting feedback sometimes, overly overly too much, overly so sometimes. There we go. Speak English, Joshua, for goodness sakes. Wow. And I need to keep that in mind, but at the same time, I know I need feedback, so it's like this weird juxtapositional problem I find myself in all the time. So, today I'm very open to feedback. I'm like, okay, shoot me with whatever you want, and now I'm gonna take all that and be like, okay, what of that do I actually want to do? So he gave me whole bunch of good ideas actually, and it's I feel it's such a weird feeling. I feel like I'm right back where I was, I guess, wow, almost 2 3 years ago when I was just starting to write this movie, and like I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna make a full script. It wasn't like, okay, I couldn't think to myself, okay, well, I did probably. I was like, I'm gonna write a full length script, 110 pages or 90 pages at least, and that was the hardest thing in the world. I remember I wrote to like page 60, and I was like, this is horrible. I literally like none of that ever made it into the final draft. It was the weirdest thing in the world. Like there was this, it turned into Twister somehow. Like there was this tornado, and then she like had all this money, and then she gave it to the neighbor, and it was good, but like not where I was trying to go at all. So I don't even know what happened to that version. But dude, you don't want to know how many versions of this movie there are, and like, wow, it's just like it goes all over the place, and it's the slightest change in direction in the beginning of the movie, you end up somewhere completely different at the end, and it's like, well, this is concerning. So it's so important, I feel like, to have guardrails, and that's kind of what the beat sheet is, I guess, sort of. But also at the same time, life is kind of like messy. I have to also be okay with the fact that it doesn't actually have to make 100% sense, if that makes any sense. No pun intended. Anyways, yeah, so that's where I am right now. I feel like, technically speaking, if you looked at me like exactly what I'm doing right now, I'm just doing a more advanced form and like with more knowledge, if you will. Knowledge doesn't actually translate to wisdom sometimes, but I I'm doing the exact same thing I did 3 years ago. I was trying to figure out how am I going to write a full length animated it's not a full length animated movie. How am I going to just write a full script? 110 pages or 90 pages. My goal first was like I wanted to just get to 90 pages, and then I was like, well, this is a 90-page script and there's no act three. That's concerning. So I ended up adding a third act. Pretty important, which turned into 110 pages. So yeah, that's awesome. So wow, it's so weird feeling. Anyways, I think I've said that 5 times now, and I think you guys probably get the point. So I'm going to spend the rest of today just trying to beat out the beat sheet. That's what they call it, right? And yeah, I guess for people trying to make their own movies, just take it one step at a time because it's a long process sometimes, and you don't really know what you're doing ever. And if you think you know what you're doing, you're wrong, definitely. So that's exciting. Wow. So catch you guys later and enjoy the journey. This is not the end of the video, so I don't know why I'm saying bye bye. Okay, bye. Good evening. It is the end of day 494, I think. Where's my game plan, guys? 495. I got my days mixed up. So today has been a good day, a lot of unsurety about what in the world I'm doing, honestly speaking, but that's okay, so I've not like had any massive like, oh wow, I figured out like the whole movie, but that's okay, if I had just figured everything out and what at once, it'd be kind of concerning, I didn't even think I could comprehend it all and write it all down, so just trying to take it all one step at a time. I've like literally already said this all before, but like enjoy the journey, literally just technically, I guess I'm still in pre-production of the movie. Like what in the world? I guess the line is blurry on where pre-production and production and post-production, all that jazz begins and ends. And when you're doing it all alone, it really, really is blurry. It's not like, and you're not getting like, okay, guys, this is the budget, and like, it just gets weird, which is totally fine. I'm totally fine with that. But, so I guess I can't wait to see, what this movie looks like, just like you guys, and I appreciate all the support, and I'll try to keep you guys posted. Let's see, tomorrow is Saturday, so I may or may not do a live stream. I'm not sure. So, if you want to join that, you can. I'll just be super chill, most likely, if I do one. So anyhow, catch you guys later. Thanks for watching and enjoy the journey. Bye bye. All right, see ya.